Sister Angela Lehan has our number 3 talk, and her assistant, Sister Ella Lehan. Sister Lehan's information is taken from the New World Translation, page 6, and she'll be covering page 6, paragraph 4 to page 7, paragraph 1. And her theme is Jehovah is the all-powerful creator. And her setting that she selected is a parent reasoning with a child. Pretty good setting there. So let's give our attention to Sister Lehan.
Hi Ella, how was school today?
Good.
Good? What'd you do?
We played.
Yeah? Anything else?
Yeah. Well, I was trying to preach to my friend Layla.
Oh, very good, honey. That was good. So how did it go?
Well, I didn't really know what to say at first.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe were you nervous or a little scared?
Well, I didn't really know what to say, so the same thing I already said.
Okay, all right. Well, what did you want to tell her?
About Jehovah.
Okay. Well, why don't we start first of all, what do you know about Jehovah?
I know about Jehovah that he made the sky and he made me and you.
Very good. That's right. Jehovah's our creator. He made all those things. So that's a good place to start. We could tell her about that. You know, something that's very important, when we want to explain something to someone, it's good to be prepared. And so then we're not scared. So the best thing that we can do is do a little research. The best book is the Bible. So Mommy had her iPad out. So let's look up. Let's go on jw.org. And Mama's going to type in, who is God? All right? That sound good? Okay. So look here. There's 3 scriptures here. And they're good scriptures for you to use. And it'll help you give an answer to Layla, okay?
Okay.
So there's the first scripture. It's Hebrews 3:4. I'm going to read it to you. It says, of course, every house is constructed or created by someone, but the one who constructed or created all things is God. So Ella, what do you think that scripture's telling us?
It's telling us that Jehovah made all things.
Very good. Jehovah is our creator. So that's very good. And the illustration it gives, it's just like a house had to have something that created it. Jehovah created all things, and that's how we know he's our creator. So let's look at the next scripture here. It's in Isaiah 40:26. And so I want you to listen very carefully, okay? It's a long scripture, but I want you to listen and then tell me what you think at the end. Does that sound good? Okay. So it says, lift up your eyes to heaven and see. Who has created these things? It is the one who brings out their army by number. He calls them all by name. Because of his vast dynamic energy and his awe-inspiring power, not one of them is missing. So what did you think the scripture is saying?
That Jehovah is powerful.
That's right. So that's 2 things we know about Jehovah. First of all, Jehovah is the creator. And second of all, that makes him different, is he's also very powerful, right? It says you can call them all by name. That's pretty powerful, don't you think? Okay. There's one more scripture here, and I want you to read it. Is that okay? Okay. So it's Romans 10:13. Why don't you read it? It starts right here.
Everyone who calls on the name of Jehovah will be saved.
Okay, so that's a good scripture. That's something that's even more important than all his power and everything else. What does it say? It's the name
Of Jehovah.
That's right. So it's important for people to know Jehovah's name, right? So these are some good points that you can show with Layla. So let's go over what we talked about. First of all, Jehovah created
All things.
That's right, like you mentioned earlier. You, me, everything we see around us. And also Jehovah has great
Strength.
right? And then when you look at the stars, what does that also show?
How powerful he is.
That's right. Jehovah is very powerful. And also, most important, what is God's name?
Jehovah.
Okay. So those are all good points. Do you think you feel comfortable talking to Layla tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay, well, let me know how it goes.
Okay.
All right, it's time for homework.